Well, let's go to Burundi now. The country's environment minister has been shot dead in the capital Bujumbura. This took place early on Sunday. President Nkurunziza has offered condolences to the family and all Burundians. Emmanuel Niyonkuru was killed shortly after midnight. Police say the gunman attacked him while he was on his way home. The woman he was with has been taken into custody for questioning. The assassination comes after a relative period of calm in the country. Burundi was plunged into chaos in 2015 when President Nkurunziza successfully won a controversial third term in power. Since then, at least 500 people have been killed and 300,000 displaced. Well, CGTN's Catherine Amwanto recently spent some time in Burundi. She joins us now live here in our Nairobi studios. Catherine, this of course is a rather high-profile assassination that's taken place in Bujumbura, but it seems that for some time before this, things were relatively calm in the city. When you were there, what sense did you get of the security situation in the country?
When we were there, it was relatively calm. You do have calm and you have security, and a lot of people had hopes that this was the end. The bad times were in the past, and they had, a better future ahead. But then you have people walking in at night, but then at the same time you cannot miss a police officer at every corner of the street. And you have human rights organizations that have said that there are violations that are being carried out by the government, and these violations actually, they kind of force the people not to say what they want to say. Like if you ask them a question, they're very afraid of talking about the situation that is that's currently going on in Burundi, and it's very difficult. So there's some sort of tension, but there was relative calm before this incident.
I mean, and as you say, there's police officers on every street corner, and one wonders yet, though, how such a crime could take place and how difficult it is for security forces there to keep the peace. Is there any way of knowing which faction, which group may have been behind such a killing?
Investigations is still ongoing, but what we do know that this assassination comes just days after Pierre Nkurunziza said that he would run for a fourth term if the Burundians allowed him. So there are those who say that it could be political, but then you have the other assassination. You have the assassination attempt on the government, the presidential advisor, that was blamed on Rwanda. And you have the other assassinations that took place in August 2015 and August 2016 that they also blamed Rwanda. So, but it's basically a wait and see what investigations come with. But what they have done in the past is commonly blame Rwanda for such incidences.
Yes. It's a rather complex situation. But thank you very much, Catherine Amwanto, live with us here in studio on that assassination of a Burundian minister.